What's up, guys? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and we are going to continue our discussions on Christy Sides and her horrendous coaching, as she does with an epic decision to insert Katie Lou, right? Who scores a goose egg, who the last two games has not contributed in the way that is effective enough for the Indiana Fever to win. As you guys saw last night, they lost 10 points to a 10-point loss to the Minnesota Lynx. Napheesa Collar is a godsend. She's out of this world talent, superb, clinched the playoff seeding. Congratulations to the Minnesota Lynx. But let's get back to the subject at matter, and that is Christy Sides and her horrendous coaching. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? Thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. Fans want Caitlin Clark teammates benched after second straight 0-point game. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you guys, I want a lot more than just Katie Lou benched. Okay? I simply do, and I will discuss that further. Let's get into this conversation where it's talking about Clark finishing the night with 23 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Mitchell, 21 points, while Aaliyah Boston scored 10 with 15 rebounds. As you guys can see, everybody is contributing. Now, I really want to discuss this situation here with Alyssa Smith, who sometimes has an on and off game. But to me, this 2 points could be better, right? I have a bone to pick with Alyssa Smith because she is a conflict of interest. But I will be discussing that later on throughout this video. Right now, let's talk about Katie Lou Samuelson, right? Based off this, guys, the last two games, she's putting up a goose egg. What I don't understand is when you see players, even let's say you see a player in game and you see that they aren't contributing, why would you leave that player in the game? Now, I heard Christy Sides say that she did it for veteranship. She did it because she could, create more space or stretch the floor or something like that. But if you cannot get any beneficiaries out of this lady, and Alyssa Smith included, she won't be excluded from this conversation, then what's the point of having them still on the court? Because all it's doing is affecting Caitlin Clark's skill set in the way that she plays the game. When things are firing on all cylinders, it's like Caitlin Clark is a composer, Beethoven or whatever, whoever the famous people were, right? When things are not firing on all cylinders, meaning she's not getting contributions from her teammates, she overworks herself. She gets in her head. She starts to take more risky passes, and she can only do so much without the rest of the gang playing, right? And Christy Sides' lineup is to blame for this. Now, Napheesa Collar is too. The girl is just raw. I mean, some of these women in the WNBA, it's just wild to me that I'm just now seeing this superb talent. But hey, it's a time and place for everything, right? But this is what I'm saying, guys. Christy Sides is in over her head. She's been in over her head, and she's afraid to make the tough decisions. These women are big, they're mean, they're butch and angry. And when you tell them something that they don't like, you have to remember that they still are females. No matter what type of hormone pills they take, no matter how many other women that they like to scissor with, at the end of the day, they have emotions. And when they don't get their way, they pretty much throw tantrums, and it's all on the head coach. But you need a head coach that can stand in there and be firm, strong, and tough. And that is the opposite to me of Christy Sides. I see her get punked out by opposing teams, the coaches, the players included. And this explains why Katie Lou is going to be able to be in the lineup with a complete goose egg. Now you see these fans are pretty much annihilating and destroying Christy Sides. As you see here, Sides leaving that Smith and Katie Lou lineup out there that long for the beginning of the third quarter was ridiculous. It's hard to fathom that Christy Sides watched Lexi Hall score 22 points against the Storm and Katie Lou score 0, and then looked at Lexi Hall today and said, you're coming off the bench for Katie Lou, who yet again produced 0 points on 0 for 4 shooting. And that's just horrendous coaching. This is literally fundamentals. Watch the tape. Watch who executed, watch who didn't. I mean, like, dude, I'm not even playing like I could do that. Literally, I could do. Indiana Fever. Y'all need a head coach. I know I'm a nobody. but I'll make a name for myself real quick because I'm coming in there and I'm wrecking shop. Okay, you guys are going to learn how to play around the centerpiece, just like grown ass men do in the NBA. They suck their teeth, they bite their tongues, and they swallow their pride. Okay, they don't disrespect the star of the team because we already see how that goes when they do. The star player has to always be comfortable, and if grown, angry, high testosterone having ass men can do it, I don't understand how women can't. But I'm not a woman, so maybe someone in the comment section can let me know. Any of the women out there or transgender XY chromosome people nowadays, I want to make sure I include everybody. Y'all let me know why this cannot get done. Okay. Furthermore, I want to talk about NaLyssa Smith because she isn't going to escape either with her 2 points. And this is why I said that she is a conflict of interest. This is public enemy number one. This young lady here is our op. I know she's cute. She look good. I'll give her that. But she doesn't like Caitlin Clark, right? She doesn't like Caitlin Clark, and she's dating NaLyssa Smith. Now, NaLyssa Smith, something is telling me if you had a clear conscience, maybe if you were on the team with your lovely spouse because they're dating, right? I don't know if they're married or not. But maybe if you were in on the same team, maybe that'll work better for you. Because I don't like the fact that you're in a relationship with people, and I'm not here to tell you to break up or get out of a relationship, but it's obviously a conflict of interest. This lady here goes out of her way to throw jabs at Caitlin Clark, slight Caitlin Clark. How does this work in the locker room? What do you come in the next day and do you say, hey, I'm sorry what my girlfriend said? Or do you act like because you're between a rock and a hard place that you don't know how to tame your lady, check her, you know what I'm saying, and stop this? Because honestly, guys, the difference between a man and a woman is a man would do this. If you're affecting my team, we see it all the time in the NFL when NFL wives or the quarterback wives or whatever, the star player wives come out and they say something egregious, you quickly see them go away because the man of the household will go and check that shit. I don't think that NaLyssa is going to do that. I think that NaLyssa is a woman. Dejanay Carrington is a woman, and they're very, very strong-headed in a league that's pretty much predominantly a lot of angry women. So they're not going to get anywhere, right? Why am I saying this? I'm saying that NaLyssa Smith is a freaking conflict of interest. And if I'm the head coach, if I'm the general manager and the owner, I'm cleaning house. It's going to be the head coach, and it's also going to be a lot of these players who seem to think that, you know, that they're untouchable. Because a lot of these women really feel like as long as they have an attitude that they're untouchable. And that's why you need a strong-minded coach. But this is what I want to bring to you guys. I just want complete balance. It's like the Indiana Fever are good and then they're cold. And I don't like when they're cold. I don't like to see this team as talented as this roster is in the growth that it has, you know, successfully achieved this season. We just don't need any interruptions. And Christy Size is an interruption, believe it or not. And so are these players with all of these different scissoring ass, sporadic ass relationships. So you guys, let me know what y'all think. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Drop your comments in the comment section, guys. Thumbs up, like the video. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah.